What matters is this is about the 2018 VMA Awards. Normally, I'm super nice and considerate when it comes to these award shows, but this, what I watched, was a mess. It was a complete and utter mess, and I can't call it anything else but that. It starts off interesting. People actually thought Cardi B was performing. No, they said that Cardi B was going to be opening the show. The joke's on you. Cardi B was there, and she had this blanket. I said, that's not baby culture. Not only was it not baby culture, Cardi B wasn't performing, but she did get her award. And I said, okay, shout out to you. They didn't present it to her, but she had one already. Shawn Mendes goes performs for like 4 or 5 minutes to In My Blood. I'm thinking, In My Blood, I respect the fact that you're showing love and support for a song, but that song, you had to push a lot. It wasn't just a breakaway hit. So why are we... And the crowd was whack anyway. Nicki had these looks like, what is going on here? I don't know if she was thinking about her own performance. Ariana, you know she is half blind, doing her usual squinting mess. It was too much. It was too much already. I did like production-wise, I loved the visual set. I love the visual set, the huge screens. I said, now that's cool. They're in New York. They start things off with Tiffany Haddish and Kevin Hart, and they were doing their usual cracks and monologues, and for half of it I thought it was interesting, but the crowd was tired. The crowd was tired, the crowd was weak, and that was the main thing. The crowd was absolute trash. The energy was non-existent. So we get to the first award because they talked for 4 or 5 minutes. I'm thinking, are we serious? Are we just trying to wait? So we get to the first award. The first award goes to Nicki Minaj for Best Hip Hop Artist, and I'm thinking, okay, I love me some Nicki, so why not? And so she gets up there. She's wearing, I don't know why she was wearing that. I'm thinking, Nicki knows how to dress, especially for her body. So I don't know why she put on. I'm still trying to figure out why she. Oh, whatever. So she gets up here and listen to this. She loves Ariana. That's her baby. She was all over the place with performance. Oh, she thanked everyone off of the album, and she's gonna go on her radio show and talk about Charlemagne and them. And she said how she loves Fifth Harmony because Fifth Harmony, because Normani was Normani's her beat. I said, oh my God, Camila Cabello's in there. Oh, Nicki didn't give an F, and I appreciate that. I really did. So throughout this show, kind of like with BET, I don't know if they took this from BET, but they're showcasing different upcoming artists. I think the first one is Bossy. I think his song is I'm in Love with Better You or something like that. I don't know. I didn't care. That's the thing. And he sounded fine. It was fine, but I zoned out. So we come back, and Anna Kendricks and Blake Lively. Oh, I love me some Blake Lively. But they go and do this monologue because they have this movie coming out. Great. So best pop, what is it? Best pop video. And it went to Ariana Grande, and I was happy because I love that song, No Tears Left to Cry. And the video, I've watched it multiple times. Very rare in this day for me to watch someone's video multiple times. But I love the song that much, and I like the visual too. So she goes, and she's just like, y'all, thank y'all. Love y'all. Her hair's actually down. And I said, look at this. And she's there with her fiance Pete. And then we get to Tiana Taylor looking good. And I'm thinking, Tiana, you should have been on one of those stages of up and coming. I know you're not up and coming, but who cares? We'll break the rules. You deserve. Kanye, do something. I mean, really. Then we get Logic with Ryan Tedder from One Republic. And they're doing that new song that they have, and you know how Logic is. He was walking all through the event area, and then onto the stage. And again, it's one of those anthems, one of those empowerment songs, and it's great. And I think this one was definitely more so focused on, because I was looking at the people in there. A lot of those people definitely looked like some type of Spanish, Hispanic, maybe Mexican. I don't know, but. It was showing support and like, look, we all the same, we all one, we're people, what's going on? And I'm glad. I said, shout out to Logic, shout out to Ryan, but let's move forward because the formula has been done and over. I'm glad we have someone who continues to do that because I know it's him. I'm just not, as far as performances, let's move forward to Panic at the Disco. Now, I've always liked songs from them here or there, but I never fully paid too much attention to them. And I feel bad for myself because I should have. Panic at the Disco's lit. Especially, I was listening to their latest album. So, they're there, the lead's singing, and he can sing. And I think that's the main thing for me. I'm like, he can sing. I said, somebody in this audience, take notes. That's what a high note's supposed to sound like. And actually, he's definitely done it better before, but he did his thing. The audience was hyped, or at least part of the audience that was actually awake at the time, because the audience was a mess. The audience was a mess this show. The Backstreet Boys come out and they go and they do their little skits, sing other people's songs, some of the biggest songs of the year. So let's see, biggest collaboration maybe. Was it biggest collaboration? What was it? Oh, Song of the Year. So Song of the Year goes to Rockstar, which I said makes sense. Post Malone was up there looking like Post Malone, but in a suit. And I said, okay, Post Malone, you seem like a decent person, so let me not. Did you guys notice when, I guess they don't play music anymore to get people off the stage? They just cut their mic because they turn off the mic as soon as Post Malone's done talking. So when 21 Savage started to speak, they had to turn back on the mic. So I said, okay, that works. And then, what's her name? Jessie Reyez? Isn't she the one that said some slick stuff about black women years ago? I think so. She's been canceled, but it looks like the industry is going to support her. I said, dang, she sounds good. Why'd you have to go? Anyway, 2 years from now, the people who care, they won't really care if her song's big enough. I mean, it's sad, but this is how the world works. It really is. Next up, and I'm not doing this my reaction here. I did my video reaction for the Queen album by Nicki Minaj, and also that was a while ago, so check that out. Subscribe and check out my past videos, since I also did my video reaction to Sweetener by Ariana Grande. And I stream, and I don't like to just buy albums, but I will buy merch, which nowadays gives you a digital album, so it counts as a sale. See how my mind. Nicki did that performance though, so watch my video of me reacting to her do the dang thing for that performance, because I wasn't expecting it. I said, Nicki, this is the good. It's like I want you to be able to speak your mind. I do, but there's ways to speak your mind. I think that's the thing. I'm hyperventilating. Next performance goes out to I think it was for Miente, I'm not sure. And then this newer woman, Kaylee, I believe her name is, she was one of the finalists as far as Best New Artist versus Cardi B. So Kaylee went up there, and I didn't really pay attention to her performance. People weren't necessarily impressed. Well, I mean, the people who've never seen her before weren't necessarily impressed, but whatever. That's the internet. Next up is Jennifer Lopez. And Jennifer, because her performance was so long, I'm not doing a video reaction to that. Well, I will, because I have a separate video when I went off for Jennifer Lopez live. Because I went live for the VMAs for a little bit. So you can go and watch that, me do that. Because I was a mess. I was a plumb fool. But Jennifer did the dang thing. She deserved. The audience was trash. Her performance, I mean, she was up there so long. And she was dancing, doing a little bit of singing, and that's it. That's all we need. She brought out Ja Rule. It felt like the mid-2000s again. It was fantastic. The colors, the costume changes. Now, again, like I said, why was Shawn Mendes giving her the award? It could have been someone closer to her. This is the dumb stuff with the VMAs that I'm talking about. The microphones, and you can hear the feedback in the background. You can hear the audience members. Now, who did the audio mixing for this show? Terrible. That's one thing I can't say. Absolutely garbage. Ariana Grande performed God is a Woman. I love that song. I wasn't expecting this type of performance, but I really appreciated it. I feel like it kind of went, I don't know if, again, if the whole title keeps throwing people off and they just don't want to hear that even. Okay. But it's amazing. So I'm doing a separate video reaction just for that performance as well. Then we move on to, what do we move on to? Oh, Artist of the Year. Artist of the Year goes to Camila Cabello. Cool. Next off, we have Pretty Much. They're an up-and-coming boy band. They didn't sound bad. I said, oh, is that live? Because they were sounding good. From the look that they give, they kind of sang, I guess, like a 2018-ish pop R&B or like contemporary R&B song. And I said, oh, okay. Of course, Cardi B got Best New Artist. What pissed me off is that they had the audacity to not make sure she didn't have. First of all, I was trying to figure out Offset. Why aren't you going making sure your woman, her dress isn't getting caught? I know that's definitely not your job, so that's probably the reason why. But clearly, if these people don't know what they're doing, I would have ran up there so fast and been like, "Oh, dude, no, move." All right, go girl. Because they were messing up. I mean, she tripped on multiple times. Cardi B looks amazing. I said, when did you drop that, baby? Because that snapback snapped back. It snapped all the way back. Yo, Cardi B, I said, dang, you look even better than, that's a glow up. That's the glow up. She had to give that trophy to the woman, the Stranger Things girl, because she said it was heavy. She's still trying to get the breathing control right after having that baby. What matters is she's so thankful for her fans because people said that, oh, you got pregnant and you got pregnant early in your career and it was going to be a wrap. But guess what? I won the award. I'm back. And I love that she also said that the support of my family, my fans, God, all of that allows me to be here today, and it's genuine. I said, oh, so we're just shooting tonight. We're just shooting tonight. No one's safe. No one's safe. DJ Khaled gets on stage to hype up Travis Scott, and James Blake was singing. I'm thinking, what the heck is going on here? He sounded like how he's supposed to sound, but I was thinking, what is going on here? And then Travis, I don't know the songs. I don't. But I liked it, and I liked the performance. The energy was there. The production value was there. And at the very end of his performance, though, he said, #1 album. I said, oh. So I guess whatever Nicki said, that he said, he's, you know what happens a lot of times? A lot of times, guys don't want to argue with women, so they'll just say, yeah, what? Yes, you're right. Whatever, queen. Yes, absolutely, queen. You got it, sis. That's what happens a lot of times. So that's what most likely happened when he was talking to Nicki. It's like, I don't have a problem with you. Like, what's really good? What's going on? The rules are weird. They probably would have had similar sales if her merch was counted. But it wasn't, because it took too long. These are just things. I even bought it to increase album sales, so it'll probably count for this upcoming week, which is good, so that her second week sales will still be decent. That's what we should be looking for, longevity. Longevity. Gucci Mane gave out some award, and I think it's their best collaboration. Now again, this is the VMAs. Cardi B, JLO, and DJ Khaled were all there. They showed up. You really think they were going to give them to Jay-Z and Beyonce just because? This is about voting. And let's be clear, the Beehive is huge, but the Beehive is also older. So up and coming, active social media fan bases like Cardi B's still most likely will have won naturally anyway. This is just common sense, people. Because that song wasn't it. That song was okay. It was okay. It was just okay. But I love that Cardi... Listen to this. Her energy is just so right. I don't care what it says. She can't... Cardi's energy is just right. Yeah! I just want to say Bronx business is popping. Another one. Yeah, we got it. We got it. But Cardi won. Then, what was it? Juice WRLD went and performed Lucid Dreams. I'm thinking, why is his mic on? Why is his microphone on? This is one performance that I would have enjoyed if we just left the microphone off. Like, all the way off. All the way off. And plus, the song's big. Why is he there? But then again, I don't know any other music. Well, that's not true. I know 2 songs from him. So I guess that doesn't qualify nowadays. Even though it did in the past. And then we get to video with a message. Oh, okay. So the actual choreographer or videographer for the Childish Gambino This Is America video, she was there. Of course, she was chocolate, looked great, and she appreciated the fact that, you know, African dance was on the mainstream platform. I said, so do I, because remember how ratchet the VMAs used to be, how garbage they were with putting black culture on there. But, you know, that was a long time ago, so whatever. Now we have, he's not new by any means. I've seen his name and face for years because I actually listen to music that's not just on the radio or not pumped to us here in the U.S. But anyway, I don't know how to say his name. Maluna?
It's his world, and tonight we're all living in it. Hell yeah.
Okay, what's his name? Maluna. Oh, I did get it right. There was a lot of Latin representation tonight, which is great, but it's sad that I said it's 2018. Again, this is how late the VMAs are, because there was a lot of the pop and Latin artists for years, and now, whatever. So he goes and he does a good performance. It was entertaining. There was choreography. He sounded exactly how he should have. He interacted with the audience. I said, this is how you're supposed to perform, people. I know it's a little unfamiliar to some, but this is why you're supposed to watch. Now, I did a separate video for the Aretha tribute because I was over what happened. I'm glad that they didn't go and get people who can't really sing on the stage to go and try and sing, but I was kind of wish they did. And now, but after that, Madonna had to give the, what was it, video of the year? And it went to Havana. I said, you know what? But fair enough. Fair enough. It meets enough of the criteria. Why not? But Madonna had that look of, dang, I thought sis Ariana was going to get it. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone says. You can't tell me that's the look that she didn't have on her face. It was just kind of like a, oh, okay. Well, okay, the song's big. I actually seen her head. Another artist, another, I guess, get to know artist, whatever the segment's called, performed after that. Now, Lenny Kravitz comes on, and I said, okay, Lenny, you look like Lenny, so this is cool. To announce the final performance, which was Post Malone and 21 Savage. I liked how they did it. It felt very, we're in some type of abandoned building and we're doing a rock performance. And so I said, okay, vocally, I didn't expect much. But then Aerosmith came on. I said, so y'all did it. So y'all did save something in the stash. Oh, and I enjoyed the entire performance. I was pleasantly surprised. I surely was. I was pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised. Thank God. So that was it. That was 2018 VMAs. There were a lot of issues. They had some bright spots, but please like, comment, subscribe.